I was going through the comments and I'm loving the positivity. I must admit, it felt great to do a video that didn't have anything to do with Carnation, Leon, Jalea, or Royalty. Even though somehow I found a way to throw them in there. That's just me being a troll that I am. Even though I did throw them in there, I'm sorry I had to sprinkle them in there. But no, to y'all that's asking me, because I'm getting a lot of DMs, people saying, are you serious that you want Royalty in the back? No. Bruh, nigga, hell no. Nigga, never in my life would I ever touch her with a 10-foot pole. How about that? It's Royalty we talk about, man. She been used and abused, and I know she's the mother of my children, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, she was a surrogate mother, if you guys didn't know. The kids weren't naturally born. Like, I had IVF. I don't know if I gotta say that, how many times I gotta say that, but my kids are my kids. They came from me. I paid for them to exist, and if it wasn't for me putting them in that freezer, then they wouldn't be here. So yeah, man, I made my kids. Them is my kids, but I do not like their mom in that way. Of course, she's a co-parent of mine. I'm a co-parent of hers. Do we get along? No. And the reason I brought her up isn't because I wanted to talk about what I talked about in the last video. I got some new information for you guys, man. This girl texted me randomly. She didn't ask me. She texted me and told me how it's gonna be. And I'm like, what? That ain't how it is. Legally, I got rights. And she was like, nah, you don't got no rights because I already got them in my possession. I'm not giving them back. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? So without me speaking in code, I'm just gonna tell y'all, she told me she ain't giving the kids back on Thursday, which is the court order. She giving them back on Saturday after Jalea's birthday party. Now, why would I want my kids to stay there for Jalea's birthday party? The girl that lied on me, I should have a say in this, right? I should be able to say, nah, I throw them a birthday party for Jalea at my house. How about that? They don't have fun when they're with them, bro. It's all on camera. They get treated like they're outcast or something, and it's not cool. I don't really enjoy watching the content that I see on TikTok whenever y'all find these clips and tag me in it. I don't want to see it. It's discouraging, man, because over at my house, you guys can say what you want, which is a lot of bad things, of course. You guys always saying negative things about me. It's cool. I understand. That's how it got to be. I'm not really in my feelings anymore, but it's all false. People like to say things like, well, CJ coaches Daya to be mean. No, I don't, bruh. Daya has her own soul, her own spirit, and her own mind, and she's been that way since she was born. Daya used to throw herself back and bump her head when me and Royalty were together because she had an attitude. That was her. She came from within me, so she acts like me, but I don't encourage her to do anything. Anytime I catch Daya doing anything like saying anything bad about her family, I always try to stop and correct her because I don't want her to go over there and do it and then they abuse her for it. I do not think that that is cool. I don't condone it. So I really hope that this gets clipped because I don't want Daya acting that way when she's over there. She's always yelling at Royalty and them and telling them what she's not going to do or not going to eat. I don't like that, and I don't encourage it, and I don't teach her. How can I teach her that? I mean, since y'all so convinced that I'm the one teaching her how to do this, because it's not CJ. CJ is really shy, and he's nice. He's nice to everyone, man. When I see CJ in their videos, he's just always like covering himself up with a cover and just like being shy and moving around like that. And Daya's all dominant saying, I don't want to eat this. I want this. And then Royalty's always yelling at her saying, you can't have this toy or you can't eat that candy or whatever it is. I don't teach Daya how to do that, just like I don't teach CJ to be all shy and stuff like that. They act how they want to act and they do what they want to do. They say what they want. And for the most part, whenever they be cursing at my house, I can't help when they're going to curse. And if it doesn't get edited out, that's because I told Ace they're innocent little kids. They're not committing any sins. If they want to curse and they did that, then that's what they felt like doing. I don't want to stop them from being them. Am I going to talk off camera and tell them I don't think they should curse? I always do that. But it doesn't stop anything. They just say what they want and they do what they want. And I love my kids. And you guys love your kids. And everyone's kids is different and unique in their own way. I'm very unique in my own way. I'm 36 and I still act like a kid. Most 36-year-olds have their life together and they don't act like me. But guess what? I don't care because what they eat don't make me shit. So a lot of you guys need to stop trying to tell me that I'm the bad guy when I'm really not. I'm the one that paid $40,000 to create my children, spent $120,000 in court battling the mother of my kids for my kids, still gives her money whenever I think she deserves it or if they're going out of town and I know my kid's going to go without because they tell me everything. And on top of all the negativity that they've put out on me, I've continuously apologized to them and offered to team up with them. I'm not the bad guy. No matter how y'all want to say it, I'm not him, man. I mean, I'm literally him, but I'm not who y'all want me to be. I'm in the back of a Maybach. My boy Ace having a good time driving me around right now. My diamond shining hard in the sunlight, man. I mean, I'm literally him. I've always been him. And I just let the comments tell me I'm not him and to humble myself and they'll try to be humble. Then I realize, what the hell is being humble anyway? Was God humble when he created us? No. He made sure to flex. He flexed on every other god. Literally. What do I mean by that? He made the sun bright. He made the moon bright. He made the earth big and heavy. You know what I realized, man? They say it's about 8 billion people on earth, right? I say it's about 10 billion people. Let's just say it's 10 billion people on earth. You know, let's just say it's 8 billion since it is. That's what they always say. 8 billion people on earth and still earth is floating. That's crazy, right? That must mean that God created earth so heavy that even 8 billion people didn't weigh enough to drag it down. I mean, I must assume we got to weigh somewhere about 13 trillion pounds combined. I mean, you got a lot of hungry people out here eating. So, how the heck is we still floating? Because God is a flexor, bro. In a good way. I know they're going to try to clip this and say I'm a demon and all that, but no, I'm not. I'm going to heaven no matter what you say. I live by my own rules and I believe in what I believe in. And speaking of my beliefs, I believe that all cultures are the same. I believe that all humans are the same, and I believe that all religions are actually the same. They all come from the same origins and they tell the same story just in their very own unique ways, but it's all trying to tell us to do one thing. Love each other. Be happy. Spread joy. And just be an honorable human being. Don't be walking around lying, stealing, and killing. That's what all the different versions of scriptures teach me. That's what I've learned. When I went to Saudi Arabia and Dubai and all these Middle Eastern places, what did I learn? I learned that they are the same as us, but they just a little bit better because they actually care about themselves and their culture. We kind of like, when I say we, I mean the people that I associate with and I know. We kind of like lost our culture, and our culture became sports, gambling, drugs, fashion. Like, what? That's not our culture, man. We don't even know our own culture anymore. And I'm going to just say myself, I don't know our own culture anymore. I've gone about and I've met all these other different cultures and I've learned from them. And I say they doing the same thing as us, but better than us. So I'm going to be them. And then I combine all these things, and then I've realized that I'm the best version of myself when I've learned other things and other cultures. So don't be biased, man. Don't take anything I say the wrong way. But I know I'm going to wherever a better place is. If it's heaven, then that's where I'm going. All right? I'm not going to the worst place because there's a lot of people out here that do way worse than me, and I don't think that that's something I'm going to use to get into heaven and say, well, I did better than him. But, I mean, I try my best to do great at everything that I do. I try to be nice to everyone. I give things on a daily. Like, I literally give things away without cameras on. You already know this. If I see a homeless person, it don't even matter if I see a homeless person. You don't got to be homeless. You could be a kid at Target, which somehow there's always a kid at Target standing out there hustling. I'm going to always give what I got, man. You could be a teammate, a family member, a friend. You could be a girl. I'm helping. So always remember one thing, man. You can watch See This So Cool's life and learn a lot. I do ramble, but I talk the truth, man. A lot of things that I say, a lot of people go through and they experience one way or another. If you haven't already, you will or you might. So I'm on my way right now to go look at this crib because I feel like, not that I'm getting too big for my house. I am humble, even though I'm saying that I don't want to be humble, which being humble is a weird thing, by the way. It's almost like saying, like, if you have a lot of stuff, you should act like you don't have anything. And if you don't have anything, you should act like you don't have anything. So when the heck are you supposed to flex and be happy? So anyway, sorry, I do have ADHD, but we're going to go see a new house because I feel like if I do want to like evolve, then I need to make some changes. Same with the car. I had the Lamborghini Urus for 4 years. I only like felt good driving my Lambo because it's a Lambo and it's fast, and I made sure it looked good and it had rims and my kids liked it. There's a lot of reasons I liked it, right? But then when I got into this, I realized, man, maybe if I evolve and move out of this house and move up into the house, a better, bigger house, what if I feel even better? So that's what we're doing today. Today I'm going to go house shopping because I work very hard, man. On scene, off scene, behind the scenes, it don't matter. If I put my mind to it, I'll be grinding all goddamn on day and all goddamn on night, man. It's not hard. It's very easy. It's just I've been doing this for 10 years and I've seen a lot of changes, and sometimes I just gotta take a step back. For one, streamers are killing it right now. Shout out to all the streamers. Shout out to platforms that like Kick, Twitch. Shout out to all y'all streaming platforms, right? But it's not easy for anyone to be a streamer. You can't just be famous or known or liked and think that I'm gonna go be a streamer. So I never stepped into the streaming world because to me, it's a lot that goes into it that I don't understand. I'm not like a computer whiz. I'm not gonna lie and act like I was. When I was growing up, and I was born in 1989, by the way. When I was growing up, technology really wasn't a thing. Even though it was more so like my lifestyle was about growing outside and playing and, you know, talking to girls and just being real active outside. So when the internet really did take over, I was like kind of on it, but at the same time, I was still living in real life. And by the time where it became like very valuable to have skills as like computer wizard skills and typing skills and all that, it was too late for me. So do I know how to use a computer? Yes. I know how to use a search engine. I know how to, but do I know how to set up OBS? No. Does Ace know how to? Yes. So there are ways around it. You don't have to know how to do everything. That's how I learned to not really hate on myself, because for the most part I was mad at myself for not being a streamer because I didn't know how to set up the goddamn stream and run it correctly and properly without it crashing. I've tried years after years, like 2020 I tried to be a streamer. I remember I was trying to be a streamer, but I didn't have the right setup, and I hired someone to build me a PC. He came to my crib. I was vlogging it all on YouTube. He never set it up to the point where I can actually fluently run it. So I still kept playing the game, but I couldn't stream it. So I turned into a low life, man. Playing the game all day, not going outside. Was I making money? Yes, because occasionally I was still recording the kids and making videos and all that. But for the most part, I played the game so goddamn on much, I realized that no matter how much money I had, how much land I had, how many cars I had, which was 13 cars at the time, I was unhappy. Why was I unhappy? Because Royalty was yelling at me every day. She was treating me bad every freaking day. She was feeding me low vibrational food every day. And it was just not the right energy, bruh. She was acting like a goddamn old man. And sometimes you in a relationship, your woman can bring you down without you even knowing. She would say things to me to discourage me. Oh, how about her going to Funny Mike house with my kids, knowing how I felt about that? Twice. How about her going to CJ on 32? Some things that she was doing, even before that, was the same type of energy as that. So she never really changed. She's always been a grimy person, and I've always kind of like been afraid of her because I loved her so much and we had so much together. I was so afraid to leave her. It took boxing and running every day and working out consistently and eating healthy and going out in the world with Leon every night, going to Jing and all these restaurants without Royalty. It took all that for me to realize that I needed to leave her behind. And was it rough after I left her? Yeah, I met Lexi and things did get good. I did make money, but I sold my channel. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but I don't think it's a great thing either, because I like ownership and I did something that went against that. So, I mean, I learned a lot after Royalty. I embraced a lot. I endured a lot. I grew a lot. But everything happens for a reason. So my life is not over and it's not a straight shot. I still have Kamari right now, who literally just texted me. How do I know? Because my Maybach told me. That's cool right there. Let me see what my baby girl said. She sent me a Messy Maj post. They using. Tell your dad get his money from Fashion Nova. They using him. What the freak? Messy Maj is so messy, bro. Messy Maj, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for deleting that video of my daughter doing those very incriminating things that I don't condone. But she is my kid. I love her to death, literally. Messy Maj, shout out to you for deleting those videos. Fashion Nova and I used to have a partnership. I had a 2-year agreement with them, but I felt like I got too big for them, and they was only trying to pay me $17,000 a month, and I said I needed more than that. That's only like $200,000 a year. I wanted like $1 million or more. They give these girls way more money for way less analytics, so it wasn't fair to me. So I stepped down from my position at Fashion Nova, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud. I feel like Kai did the same thing with the Amazon them, and they tried to buy his Stream University. He said no. Sometimes you gotta accept that fact that people, they don't really value you the same way as you do. And sometimes all money ain't good money. I was working like a slave for Fashion Nova. I know a lot of y'all will die for a Fashion Nova deal, but bruh, I had to go on their website, go shopping, which I'm not gonna act like it's a bad thing, but I don't really like Fashion Nova in real life. I don't wear Fashion Nova, so I had to go on their site and find things that I didn't really like, put it together, and then I had to get it shipped to me and wear it, and then change outfits 20 times a day, take photos, think of new places to take photos of. It was just a lot. It was a real job. So I don't want y'all to think that it's hard, but it's not easy. Like, work is work. Whether you got a 9 to 5 or whether you a content creator, work is work. And don't let nobody tell you it's gonna be easy, because if you ain't got no team, and you gotta do all the work. You gotta record yourself, you gotta edit the videos, you gotta make the thumbnails, you gotta promote it, you gotta post it, you gotta schedule it, whatever. That's a lot. So trust, it's hard work. My realtor texting me right now. Be there in 4 minutes. I'll be there in, let me see, 8 minutes. That's because I'm not driving, bruh. Damn. There's no way, bruh. Ace drives slow as hell, bruh. He on my soul. He driving it bit like a goddamn old school granddaddy. But I appreciate that, man. Ace, I know you can hear me up there, man. I ain't trying to flex on you, Brody. I do appreciate the way you driving my Maybach. You know what was that? Oh, that's my what? I was finna say, I need a smaller freaking bottle, man. I got a whole goddamn refrigerator, but I can't fit this big canteen because it's about this much too long, man. That's crazy. Your boy got a fridge in the car. The twins gonna freak out. Back to Royalty. How you gonna kidnap the twins? Because that's literally what you did. How you gonna kidnap the twins without my permission? Because I clearly said in the text message, I was like, I don't want you to do this. No, I don't agree to this. And I'm not even saying that just to save something on her and all that. I ain't even screenshotted and posted on Snapchat like I would have did last month. Because I didn't have no idea this was gonna happen. But yeah, she did me dirty. She was like, yeah, no matter what you say, I'm keeping my kids. But they would have loved to get in their Maybach truck, man. They would have loved to get in their Maybach truck. They love their dad. They always know every week is a surprise. And they deserve that, man. They was born in 2020 when I was still way up. They came out the hospital, went to a Cullinan. Come on, man. Their first experience in an automobile was a Rolls Royce Cullinan. It was 2020. The Cullinan was 2021. Come on, man. That's crazy. So they went from Cullinins to having to split their lifestyle in half. Half their lifestyle is with royalty and whatever that lifestyle may be, and the other half is with me, and what y'all can already see is a very luxurious lifestyle, man. I got the gate code. We ready, man. So look, I ain't finna show y'all the neighborhood because if I do end up moving in here, I don't want y'all to know everything, man. I'm sick of getting a target put on my back because I exposed too much. What's on fire over there? Oh shoot, my neighbor crib on fire. I don't know what the But yeah, man, Royalty definitely took the kids. She said I'm gonna get it back on Saturday, which means my week gets cut in short. But all that, and I'm still happy. Somehow, she kidnapped my kids, she tried to steal my joy, and I'm still happy, man, because I'm gonna still be able to see my kids, and I'm still gonna spoil them. And they still gonna wanna be over here with me. And y'all gonna still think I'm coaching them to not want to be with their mom when I clearly get them dressed very cleanly, very fresh, and I tell them, hey guys, you're going to your mom's house, it's gonna be fun, you look good, you feel good, you ate good all week, you had fun all week, just go over there and have fun with your siblings and your mom. That's how I talk to my kids. Do I record it? No, because I don't want y'all saying out on the internet, see, he do think she a good mom, he thinks she's a good, I don't think she's a good mom. I think she's the worst type of parent to have kids. She has 5 kids since she's 35. She's had 5 kids since she was 30. Come on, man. She's not the good mom, man. I don't like her at all. I wish that we had some type of other connection that was strictly business, under contract. We couldn't have kids, something. I don't know, because like having her in my life has been a living hell, man. It just has. Even like before the fame, like it was not easy. I don't know anything, man. Oh my God. But yeah, man. Hopefully this is the one, man. I've been house shopping for a minute, actually. But I want the perfect situation. I'm not just thirsty to move. There's no point. I might as well stay where I'm at. But yeah, Royalty, if you're watching this video, you did kidnap the kids, but you didn't affect me. You affected them. The kids get hurt when you keep them from me. I don't get hurt because I'm their dad. It's inevitable that I'm going to be in their life. They really get hurt and offended when you keep them longer than you're supposed to because they know how to count and they go off the sunlight in the nighttime. Literally, they like old school, like they like cavemen that look at the sun and say, okay, it's Sunday because the sun's right there. They literally do that. They be like, Dad, you got 2 days left, don't you? I be like, yeah, how you know? They be like, oh man, can you get a million more days? I be like, yo, chill. I love my kids to death. Ace is my witness, man. I got a lot of witnesses, but Ace is right here. Ace is my witness. My kids just love me. It ain't got nothing to do with who coaching who. I don't got to tell them anything. They got eyes. They can see. They go to wherever their situation is over there, and then they come back to me, and they like, yo, I just choose this. They normal humans. Anyone would choose to be with See This So Cool over Royalty. I don't know if y'all got on blindfolds or not, but I mean, I'm just saying, we talking Tired versus Diamonds and Baguettes. Her biggest hit is not even a threat. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video because for some reason I didn't end up talking about her way more than I wanted to. I love you guys so much. This is coming from See This So Cool in the back of the Maybach. Yeah, y'all going to see a lot more videos of me, man. So get used to it. I'm out. Peace.